Often called the Island of Smiles, which refers not so much to the friendliest of the people, but to the everlasting sun smiling on its endless beaches. Some call it the Island of Marvels for the immense richness of its beauty. Madagascar is an island located off the eastern coast of southern Africa in the Indian Ocean. As the world's fourth largest island, Madagascar is a little larger than France but slightly smaller than Texas. The capital of Madagascar is Antananarivo. The official languages are Malagasy, French, and English. Their president is Andry Rajoelina. As of 2009, the population is 20,653,556. Madagascar has two seasons, a hot rainy season from November to April and a cooler dry season from May to October. The east coast is the wettest part of the country and thus home to the island's rainforest. The Central Highlands are considerably cooler and drier and are the location to much of Madagascar's agriculture. The west coast is home to dry deciduous forests. Madagascar has been isolated from Africa for over 150 million years. For this reason, most of the plants and animals found on the island exist nowhere else on the earth. Madagascar was not settled by humans until around 2,000 years ago. The Malagasy, the people of the island, are descended from Indonesians who made their way across the Indian Ocean. Arabs and Africans arrived later and made important contributions to the unique cultural practices on the island. Madagascar won its independence in 1960 and today is a democratic state. Rice is the most popular food in Madagascar, and many Malagasy eat rice at every meal. Beef is also a popular although expensive food. The zebu cattle in Madagascar have their origins in India but reflect the African culture influence on the people of Madagascar. Madagascar is one of the world's poorest countries. The country's economy is based largely on agriculture, mining, fishing, and clothes production. One of Madagascar's best-known products is vanilla. Vanilla bean takes a minimum of 2 years to grow, so they are quite expensive. Despite relatively high vanilla prices, the average Malagasy makes around $1 per day, while 70% of the Malagasy live below the world poverty line. Nearly half of Madagascar's children under 5 years of age are malnourished. Madagascar has some of the highest biodiversity on the planet. Of roughly 200,000 known species found on Madagascar, about 150,000 are endemic, meaning they exist nowhere else. Unique to the island are more than 50 types of lemurs, 99% of its frog species, and 36 species of birds. Madagascar houses 100% of the world's lemurs. Some species found in Madagascar have their closest relatives in the South Pacific and South America.
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it.
Lemurs are a group of primates found only on the island of Madagascar. It's the only place in the world where you can see lemurs dancing with their babies in the wild. Today there are around 60 types of lemurs that live in virtually every habitat across the island. Sadly, due to forest destruction and hunting, many lemurs are threatened with extinction.
I love how all girls are move them body. And when you move your body, you move it nice and sweet and sexy. Alright, woman you cute, I don't need no original jump body. You want me to talk about the woman you cute, I don't need no original jump body. You want me to talk about the woman physically fit, physically fit, physically.
Madagascar is home to as many as 12,000 plant species, 70 to 80 of which are endemic, making it one of the world's most diverse floras on the planet. One of Madagascar's most famous plants is the baobab tree, which looks like a tree growing upside down. Baobabs usually inhabit the drier parts of Madagascar. Madagascar is also home to a totally unique ecosystem found nowhere else on Earth. It's found in the dry southern part of the island. The spiny forest is notable because virtually every species of plant is covered with sharp spines. The rosy periwinkle has been used to treat Hodgkin's lymphoma and childhood leukemia. Much of the country has suffered severe environmental damage. Many of the island's rainforests have been cut down, while valuable topsoil important for growing crops disappears due to erosion. Deforestation in Madagascar is largely the result of three activities: slash and burn agriculture, logging, and the production of fuel wood and charcoal for cooking fires. Every year, as much as a third of Madagascar burns. Madagascar's greatest environmental problems is social erosion. Deforestation of Madagascar's central highlands has resulted in widespread soil erosion. The island of Madagascar has great beauties beyond the horizon. Its beautiful agriculture, landscape, people, animals, and plants are a sight worth seeing. A marvelous place only one can see for themselves.
Senta